Okay, yeah, no, so
Did we do a summary for Vogs?
And you.
Alright.
Alright, so previously, oh wait, my camera's not on.
Previously
go.
Oh
on.
no, I have to readjust it.
Previously on. This.
Okay, there we go. And yeah, so previously, what had happened is that the party interrogated Cynthia, who
It wasn't
was
really
an
an interrogation.
It was considering that our zone of truth fucking failed. And I was left thinking the zone of truth had succeeded for like half a fucking hour.
Well, I didn't tell it.
Questions.
You don't know if Zone of the Truth succeeds or not. Can't tell.
Oh, we don't know what. Now we don't know what shit she told us was real or shit.
I think
But
we can trust most of it.
But yeah, no. Essentially, they talked to Cynthia, which was an ex-member of the Sapphire Claw. They found out that she essentially has time traveling capabilities, and she has been through thousands of different variations of this timeline. And essentially, I managed to convince her to not reset the timeline after she found out the changes that have been made to the timeline by them. And then they decided to head toward, I believe, the coast of South Edix to head towards Neostora.
We're going to the wolves first. To get the moon rose. Or learn about the
Right.
moon rose.
Yes, right. For that, they decided to head back up to the sort of toward Ryeberry to find the White Wolves of Averoon, the wolf pack that, or Vogs, the wolf pack that they had encountered earlier and made a sort of ally pact with.
And while we're on that topic, let's avoid Ryeberry itself.
Yeah. Let's kind of go around it.
Yes, speaking of, yes, while they were in a library, there was a commotion caused where they did openly assault and massacre the guards for
Slavery.
the slave trade. Yes.
Yeah.
We're not even going to like a
Slavery.
word around it. It was a slave trade. But what happened was, because they massacred guards, which were political symbols of dicks. They made themselves enemies, political enemies of the dicks.
Wait, did you say they wrote dicks?
No.
Dicks.
Oh. Oh, I misheard that. I thought they were doing something inappropriate.
The edicts is our equivalent to Pervon.
Bro, I thought they were writing dicks on the wall.
No. That's our job.
But yes, please don't get that wrong. It is the name of the country.
You came up with the name. You should have heard how it was going to be pronounced. You know we're all children.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Twitch.
Haha, funny dick jokes.
It was a joke, Twitch. Don't demonetize us.
Most of us are children who laugh at haha, funny dick jokes.
Technically, I pulled up the generator for that one, so it's the generator's fault, but...
It's your fault for choosing it. There's this magical thing called the refresh button. You knew what you were getting into. You've seen what chaos we cause.
Yes, and we're also live on Twitch, and I don't believe... Is the stream marked as mature?
It should be.
If it isn't, then If it isn't,
If it
then
isn't, it should be.
if it isn't, then our Saw episode definitely would have gotten us kicked off.
Ah, well,
Um,
I'm not
We
sure if we qualify because we most certainly are not mature.
we did a
Mhm.
Saw. We're only considered mature for graphic content and foul language.
Yeah.
Graphic content and foul language. That's what it would say on our movie rating.
Yeah.
Plus, we gotta be safe if we ever have another Saw episode. This time in 3D.
The real question is are we ever gonna have another Saw episode? What
The
was the Saw?
better. Well, if our plan works to catch a Velsaka,
let's just say that there might
that's
be.
not morally wrong. They're not. They're basically Nazis. They're demons.
Let's just say you
They're
guys might
bored.
not be the only one inciting Saw episodes.
Oh shit! We keep forgetting about Reina.
Oh man, she'll make us cower someday.
So,
He's probably just a
Reina,
head in a jar by now.
Reina had been previously kidnapped back in Asmar, back when they were in Ascorn. They don't know if she's alive or not. They had planned to go rescue her, but they got a little sidetracked.
Also, we don't know
We
where she
don't
was.
even know where she is.
We don't even know what happened to her. For all we know, she could have been transported 500 years in the future and became a fucking time god.
Is
I mean,
that who
that's probably
Cynthia
not
is?
likely. I mean, that's probably not likely, but
But your audio is dying. Oh, that's
Okay.
just me.
check 1 2, loud and clear now.
Yeah, if you're 5x5.
Cool. Yes, we have many loose ends that we have left unloosened.
You can
Is that
find.
me?
Yeah, you can find the loose ends on the Bandy Bunch score page.
We're just gonna be racking up a whole fucking bunch of loose ends.
Right.
Reina! Slavery!
I have a feeling that Reina is alive, but it would be better if she wasn't when we find her.
I've got a feeling she possibly could be turned by now.
Yeah. That's
Or
fine.
they're keeping her unturned and using her as bait. Or they're keeping her unturned and using her as food. We don't know what they eat. They could be flesh eaters.
Regardless, the list of the quests that you guys have thus far is
growing.
Growing greater and greater.
gather more information about the artifacts. You guys wanted to ask the conspiracy theorists about that.
That wasn't serious. We were using that as a way to root things out, weren't we?
Yeah.
We weren't actually gonna find conspiracy theorists.
You should
We're
know
not-
that I have no idea because you guys do a lot. You guys do use soap to get into cities, so.
Hey, that's Trellos. He's been the one with the soap-themed misadventures.
But yeah, that's listed as one. Any quest is something that you guys do mention to me that you say you wish to take up on, or any potential side quests that you guys pick up, essentially. So if you mention that it's something you're gonna do or you're planning to do, I usually put it in the quest log. So you have it in there to ask conspiracy theorists about the artifacts.
Wasn't it about the Velsaka?
Our
whole plan for the conspiracy theorists were to be like, okay, the best way to root out who isn't turned, who isn't against them, is to go to the one person they would leave unturned. The people who are saying the sun is The sun is actually a giant mirror reflecting energy from the plane of fire. Those kind of people. The people
You
with big ass
also
Charlie Day boards.
also have Rescue Raina. You have Find Out if George Harrison Lives. You have Abolish Slavery in Edicts. You have Regain the Flame Dagger. You have A Bet on the Cobbler. Bets were made when Nezor
Wait, the
last
flame
longer
dagger's
than
a
we could
thing?
cobbler.
The fucking flame dagger. We still haven't got.
Oh my
Nezar still has
gosh.
the fucking flame dagger in Escort.
We have give Shopkeep part of the loot because you defeated the dragon as you promised. You also swore you would give part of the loot as payment for all the resources you took
Oh
for your
shit.
journey.
I thought we already did
Oh.
that.
No, you didn't.
We went straight to the mayor, then went straight to we're gonna fight slavery.
Honestly though, we forgot about all that.
Yes, we did. We slavery takes precedence.
You have return after a week to the Wolf Den for your weapons and gear, which is what you're currently doing.
Yes.
You have get ingredients for the masking spell, and you have deliver a message to the Dark Wizard of Shadowfell. And you have the previous like scratched off quest of return to Asmar within 3 days. Just
And
scratched out.
technically, we also have another quest. Help Vogs die. That's
I
what
shall.
we're encompassing.
All right, if I can put that on there as well.
I mean, isn't that the whole reason he's helping us so we can help him die?
Send Vogs to the afterlife.
That's a lot more elegant.
I'm a dungeon master. What do you expect from me?
We've also met you and seen what you can do to us, so forgive me for expecting the worst. Help him die. Sorry, we're getting. I got off track again.
Flip. Which is wrong.
I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, we've also now got a dog.
Yes.
Nice.
Can't forget about the good boy.
Close. Right. Now I have to insert this pair. So you need to pair up and then pseudo slot. I failed that
Okay.
after all miserably.
But yeah, so far what I have for you is
Why am I one of the only 2 people on the map?
you shouldn't be.
I only see myself in Yaskier. Oh,
I'm not in the.
there.
I'm not in the thing yet. Give me a sec.
Now DM is there.
Oh, you mean the players who are viewing the map?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, it depends on whether or not the. Anywho, so guys have 18 days have passed, so 2 weeks and a half roughly since for in game time or for to your brains how much time has passed. Found 5 or I guess 6 clues now.
I mean, I'd hardly call them. I mean, they're clues in the most broad sense of the word.
Artifacts, you've obtained 1 of them, you retrieved 1 sword, you've won 5 battles, Leonown angered 2 gods,
And working on more.
there's even like an icon for that.
Of fucking course there is.
I will say you perfect and Tathra is 12 out of 1,000 now.
Yeah. Possibly go wrong.
Oh my god.
Everything.
I mean, hey, less can go wrong now. We've got a dog. Everything is better with a dog. Unless, of course, you're allergic. Unless, of course, you're allergic to dogs.
The Vilsakith could murder the dog.
If they do that, same rule for Bandy, same rule for Netta. Kill them all.
Yes, but I mean the Vilsakith, not just some rando.
We kill
Yeah,
them even harder. I mean,
Anyways, let's continue.
Let's.
So anyways, guys just kind of rested for the evening.
No, we took a long rest.
Took a long rest.
It was an overnight rest.
Yes.
Yes, you took an overnight rest. Safe and sound. Aside from the dog, there were no other complications. Yeah, no, you guys are up and about now.
So it's currently the next morning, correct? Lovely.
But yeah.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Next morning.
Next morning.
It sort of wakes up and immediately spots the wolf that she never noticed before and kind of freaks out.
That's cuddling up with Leonard.
She sees that. Her mind kind of does like a dog take, like kind of like trying to register why the wolf is like in this tent. Why is the wolf snuggling with Leonan? And kind of like takes her like sling, like kind of glaring at the wolf.
I put my hand down to say it's fine.
We rescue this poor little guy.
Leonon has a new friend.
Yes, I do. And he's a good boy. Aren't you a good boy? Aren't you a good boy? Name still not decided. I still don't have a name for you, but I will eventually come up with one.
Just a good boy for now.
Just good boy.
Just kind of like stares slightly in horror. She kind of freezes. And then realizes that her practically position of being like the youngest in the group is now threatened. She suddenly kind of like shoves the wolf off of Leonan and then clings onto Leonan's leg. Just glaring at the wolf.
Keeping in mind, this is a dire wolf, so
She kind of goes like the wolf to like to actually go and what do you call it? To compete with her for Leonan's affection.
Oh no. This is gonna be interesting.
Oh my god.
I don't think Leonon's gonna stop giving you affection.
Well, regardless, she feels like her possession is like threatened.
Leonon's just going to attempt to reassure her, like, Netta, it's okay. It's okay.
It clings onto Leonon harder.
Oh, wow, you are
Just
surprisingly strong.
I'm just sort of chuckling at the back.
Think
I
of this
was-
as a new friend. A new friend who's going to help us on our journey.
That is still glaring at the wolf.
I'm back.
Yo,
Welcome back.
Hi, back.
welcome back to this. So yeah, a little help, please.
Really try. And Netta, you may want to stop clinging to Leonon so Leonon can get up.
Also, I think I'm starting to lose blood flow in my leg.
You're not losing blood flow in your leg. Her like strength is like -2.
You still constrict the blood flow.
There's a wolf responding to all this.
Yes, how is the wolf responding to all this?
The wolf essentially, just kind of whimpers as she sort of shoves the wolf away, kind of goes and backs away, kind of sits in the corner.
Really, it's
made it-
feeling intimidated by a small like.
Not intimidated, sad.
Rejected, disheartened, betrayed, even.
She's
You're
like
truly a
2.5
monster.
feet. She's smaller than the damned. She's smaller than like the actual
You're just so
wolf.
cruel.
It's a dire wolf. It's like a large creature.
Yeah, regardless, she's smaller than the wolf.
Yes, but it is not. But it's not feeling threatened.
It's still
Feeling
frankly
sad.
impressive that she pushed the wolf off of him.
Come on, let's go.
We've got a long journey to go on. We're going
And I
back.
continues staring at the wolf while clinging to Leonon's leg.
Would she be small enough to ride the wolf?
Technically, yeah.
Would the
I'd
wolf
say
like
so,
being?
yeah.
Would the wolf like being ridden?
Only one way to find
I
out.
would.
Regardless, Nidus is still feeling like slightly frightened by the wolf.
Oh my god.
You don't know. You've never tried actually riding the wolf yet.
How big is the wolf anyway?
It's a dire wolf, large creature. So like, how big is it? Like 8 feet? 10 feet?
I believe so, yeah.
It's a big boy.
Yes, I'd say it's big enough for you to ride.
Oh, I forgot I spoke Undercommon.
So yeah, but why was like the big wolf like kind of sad about like the machinations of like a small little child that could count as a like as a cub according to like the wolf. Actually, how would she even be able to shove the wolf off?
That's
Leaving
what I was
that, it's
trying
just
to
like,
ask. Netta is not compared to the wolf. Is
pretty much the size of its paw.
pretty much. It's a fucking dire wolf. Dire wolves are big.
Actually, I don't think it would be even possible for her to actually push the direwolf off of Leonon.
I mean, to be fair, Leonon was on the wolf, kind of like laying on it.
Whatever. Let's just continue on. Ziera's gonna attempt to get Netta off of Leonon's leg so Leonon can walk.
Thank you.
You're gonna have to roll for that.
Direwolves grew to about 9 feet long and weigh up to 800 pounds.
I also say that in character. Netta, come on. Need to let Leonon get up. We have a long day ahead of us.
Holy
Started.
shit, they're apparently
No, it's like Netta's more or less convinced that Leonon can technically get up because she's pretty much light enough to be carried.
Oh yes, it's not the issue of getting up, it's the issue of there's a little extra weight on one of my legs that's going to be slowing me down a little bit. I'm going to walk with a bit of a limp.
Yeah, that will. Okay, yeah, you'll slow Leonon down, and we need to move quickly. I promise.
You can Bug see this very slow movement and just attempt to pick both of them up in his arms just to make it so they're moving a bit faster.
Roll me a strength check.
Oh my god, direwolves are big enough to where one of us could ride it. Appropriately, it should, since you'll have appropriate sizes, it should be like this.
Sorry, might be beyond is loading slowly.
Or rather, like this.
What are you using to roll?
I use D&D Beyond.
You shouldn't use D&D Beyond. Do you know did anyone teach you how to use the dice bot?
No.
Anyways, what roll do I need to make in order to get Netta off of Leonon?
My guess would be contested strength checks.
That would be contested strength.
Wow, great. We're both garbage at strength. 12.
Oh, Leonon?
That was against Netta.
That was
not
against
Leonon.
Since she's on my leg, could I help her try to get her off?
Yeah.
Help action.
Okay.
You have advantage.
Both advantage because the air is also trying to get her off.
Doesn't matter.
What'd you roll?
12. I got a 12.
12 twice. Not a contested strength.
I did not get a 12 twice. My second roll was a 3.
Oh.
Minus. Also, actually, my first roll was a 14. Minus 2 is 12. And my second roll is a dirty 1. Which is not something you hear often.
No.
A dirty one?
A dirty
one.
A non-natural 1.
A dirty one.
Yep.
Not what you get for strength.
Wait, are we rolling for strength?
What happened?
No, I'm
We're doing
contesting with Netta.
contested strength check, so...
Oh, she rolled a 5.
As long as you get above a 5, you'll be fine.
Hey!
I got a 12.
So yeah, you definitely peel Netta off.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of you just peel Netta off. She is a child, so she's easier to do so.
I've got...
Yeah, no,
Netta is
she's
just hanging from your arms with this massive pout.
I'm just gonna set Netta down on the ground.
I've got
He still has a big, massive pout.
I think I may have an idea. Let me see what I've got in this here bag. What do I have in my bag? Let me see.
I'm just gonna.
Chain shirt, crossbow, blanket, candle, sensor, rations, vestments. Vestments? Oh, vestments. Does anyone have any rope?
Why do you ask?
I want
just
to try to
went
make a makeshift. I want to try to make a makeshift saddle so that Netta could safely ride on top of the wolf.
Wait,
I
wait.
think
If I recall
think-
Does the
correctly,
I
wolf
think you're
want
gonna have
this?
to improve like Netta's relationship with the wolf first before she's willing to ride it.
Oh, screw that. What would the wolf want? Do you think the wolf would want someone riding on its back all day? That sounds exhausting.
Well, I mean, she's like a 2-foot child.
She is not very heavy.
yeah, I
And
just say Leonon.
well, apparently I have robes in my inventory.
if you're carrying like even
You also
5 pounds
have
on your
black
back,
people
it can start to wear on your spine. I know from experience.
Do you see how big this thing is? It's a horse. It's basically a horse. It's a dog
I
size,
see how big it is. That doesn't mean we should stop treating it like a
Good boy.
very,
Simon.
very respectable creature.
Simon, can you help us talk to
You asked.
Can you help us talk to the wolf, please?
Netta's just clinging to Leonon's arm now.
Well, actually, I pulled you away.
I mean,
Yeah,
So-
you pulled her away from his
I
leg.
mean,
She
think
went back to cling to his arm.
I'm still holding Netta's hand.
I'm
The
gonna
the dire wolf takes up half of the tiny hut. You did get you actually felt very warm next to him last night. Because he just kind of like, came essentially a giant mattress fur.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's
going. I'm going to rub the back of the direwolf's ears and turn to Bandy, saying, "Could you translate what I'm gonna? Can you translate, please?" Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Would you be okay if you had one of us riding on top of you?
well.
He says after a few moments he says his leg is still sore from being injured yesterday.
Yeah, that would make sense. That was a pretty large wound.
All right, bud. We'll just keep it pace. And I guess I've now got Netta clinging to my arm, which is better, I guess.
Hold Netta's hand.
I'm just gonna, for all intents and purposes, to make this easier, I'm just gonna give her a piggyback ride.
Except that. Oh, that works too.
I'm just gonna try to give her a piggyback ride.
Netta is happy. She clings to your head.
Oh no.
So fucking adorable.
Wait, does Leonon canonically have long hair?
Yes. Well, shoulder length.
Okay, then she's probably gonna hold on to your hair.
Yes.
Oh, that
I've
would
got
be
my
fun.
hood down for that exact reason.
The dire wolf is just gonna kind of walk up next to Leonon, wagging his tail. He's still limping a little bit on his hind leg where he was injured last night. So he's just kind of limping. There's a sort of awkward walk as he's walking beside Leonon.
Would another cure wounds be able to just fix that right up? Or make it less painful?
It's more so that it's more sore from the fact that he was injured last night. Cure wounds cured the wound. The wound is cured. But it's kind of like when you cure, like, say, a broken arm, your arm's still gonna feel a little, like, weak and awkward after taking the cast off.
Good point. Good point. Okay.
So,
Alright.
yeah.
Now then, onward
Netta's
and...
glaring at the wolf while clinging to Leonon's head.
It's okay. It's okay, Netta. He's a friend. I did what I do, and I helped him out of that situation.
You know, you should teach a kid to respect animals. It's a little rude to have her glaring at people.
Hey, as long as she's not skinning it, I am fine.
Oh, that's right.
You know, the
You're
fact
right,
that
the
that was one of
dragon
your
incident.
first, the fact that that was one of the first thoughts you had is very, very concerning.
She may be small, but she may be small, but she knows her way around harvesting.
And you just let this happen? You just let the
Hey,
child do
hey,
this?
hey. In our defense, it was a white dragon. That sounds much worse, actually.
Yeah, no, that's a piss poor excuse.
I mean, to be fair,
Rather
she
her.
saved the two of us from dying.
You brought a child with you to a dragon's lair, and then
I-
had
We
to be
didn't.
saved
It's very
by the
We were
child.
the two of us were actively trying to get her not there.
Indeed.
But
Alas,
thanks
we
to
were teleported by a certain god
because of
wholesale.
a certain dragonborn. Oh my god, we have a Tiberius.
And it would also. And frankly, we've learned it is very difficult to stop Netta from going places. So we just has to make sure we go along.
Have
Despite
you ever
how
tried
hard we
investing
tried.
in a leash?
You're
Despite
going
how
to
hard.
leash a child?
Why the heck? I'm saying this in character. Why the heck would I put a leash on a child?
That
What?
just sounds barbaric.
I'm not talking about some dog leash. I'm talking about those vests you put on kids who always run off. It's to make
That just
sure that
sounds
they're not getting into dangerous.
That just sounds
It's
barbaric.
very, very practical when you know your child has an issue of running off.
You parent how you like. We'll parent how we like.
I wish I could parent.
You parent how you like. We parent how we like. Knowing her, she'd find a way to get out of it. She's a stealthy little thing.
You mortals confuse me.
As do you immortals.
Shall we continue, since I frankly don't want to spend a minute longer, not just
Yes.
with you, but alive.
Please.
As you guys continue along your way to the Silver Forest,
Just drive. Mm-hmm.
Map change?
Map change.
yes.
Oh no, map change. And then we come across a lake. And then an aboleth appears.
No! No! No,
I don't like that laugh.
Bad DM.
Don't worry about it.
Oh
Anyways,
god, there really is gonna be a lake. Oh my god, Simon looks like Matt Mercer.
Anyways,
Realizing the
we
token now.
continue.
Dear
Okay,
God.
so as you guys continue along your path, you encounter
Oh no.
A house made of gingerbread?
some of the ruins from before.
Oh.
Roll me a perception check.
All of us?
19. I mean,
19.
Okay, that's going to be a... Crap, where's my... That's going to be a 13 plus... Perception, you said, correct?
Hmm.
13 plus...
Fire?
16.
Okay,
That is a 12 for me.
alright, so as you guys look through the ruins, you find that something feels off here.
Let me guess, other than the fact that the bodies are probably gone? Again.
Ooh, I got a natural 20.
Hey! She's got the high
Um,
ground!
Okay, which ruins are we at?
I
One
am
of them.
You
assuming
are
the forest fire.
not the forest fire. You guys aren't close enough for that. You guys are still in the sort of like green forested area. It's not
We
quite
never,
as cold yet.
we never
Um,
encountered ruin.
for a moment, you guys, those of you who rolled higher than a 12, for a
Yeah.
moment, you guys feel that something is off, and then you hear, or rather, you see a few shadows from behind some of the ruins.
Then it sort of pulls like Leonon's hair like towards it.
Ow. Would
I
Nana
am-
get any other
Hmm.
advantages because she got a fucking nat 20? Ow. Ow.
Yeah. I have my short bow out, and I'm also motioning to grab a dagger from where I keep my daggers.
Even though it
And
has not exactly worked out the best for me, I'm gonna bring out my mace.
you guys find yourself surrounded by 6 gnolls.
Just
Hmm.
no? Oh, never mind.
Well,
Oh, okay
okay.
then.
Um.
How about we see what we can really do?
Well, initiative?
You shouldn't test the DM.
Can I?
Oh, gnolls! The fucking gnolls! They're little fucking hyena guys. There are only six, and there are 6 of them, 9 of us.
Do you
Chris,
roll
Okay.
initiative? Do they look like they're trying to? Do they look like they
Oh,
have malicious intentions towards us?
Yes.
They're gnolls.
Can I? I get a.
They're about to
I
attack.
get a.
Everyone roll
Can I
initiative.
get a preemptive
Okay.
bow shot after? Hot first. Fine, I will.
No, I left rolling.
Oh, 26. And are we doing the thing with nat 1 initiative and nat 20 initiative?
22.
I got a nat
No,
1
wait,
initiative.
20? Yeah, it's 22. It's a.
Oh, we're rolling
There's
for
no nat
initiative?
20 this time. It's just
Do I need to roll?
22.
Do I need to roll for the direwolf?
I roll a
Um,
7 for initiative.
Cause I don't have like a do I just put like the creature stat block for for a direwolf or?
I would pull the creature stat block for the dire wolf, and
Okay.
I would.
Okay, that's a 13 for me, and for the good boy, that 15.
Okay. There should be the initiative order or initiative tracker on there. So
Phase 2, amen.
go ahead and.
Up rip. I'm just rotating right now.
That.
No.
Jet,
Roll and roll.
that's
Yeah,
right.
there you
In
go.
heaven on
It'll
you, in
pop up
heaven on
there.
you.
Oh, I didn't know y'all could see that.
Can I edit this?
You should be able to.
Yes, I can. 26. I love the alert feat. I'm taking it. Hit as IKO as soon as I get another. As soon as I get
Okay, good
had
boy got
another
a
ability score increase.
Good
Just
boy
3
got
levels.
a 15.
Good boy.
I'll come up with a name for him eventually. What if we make good boys a new bandy?
You know what they say about how temporary he solutions.
What if we
They
just
don't
name? What if we just
Where's
name
the initiative thing?
Sorry, you know what they say about temporary hacks?
Wait, are we fighting Titans?
in the owl bear the 2 swords
Yeah.
crossing over
Yes,
each
you know
other
what
as the
they say
initiative
about
tracker?
temporary hacks. They don't stay that way.
What if we name the wolf bandy? Simon feel left out, or would he be relieved that he's no longer the one called Bandy?
How about we call it Razor or Nezor?
No, that means that means the DM would give that means that DM would then give our Nezor the bad fate.
No, never mind. Let's call him. Actually,
How about Lincoln, but spelt like with lichen?
so Lincoln Park.
L. Oh wait, that's sorry. L
So
Y N C O N.
what's Simon's role?
I'm getting to that.
We'll come up with a name eventually.
By the way, there's still a blue line on the board. Wasn't able to delete it.
I don't think I can actually show Simon's role here, so I think I have to remove him from the initiative. And
Well, we just saw what Simon rolled.
Yeah.
yeah, but it's not showing up on the initiative tracker.
That's not how the initiative tracker works. You have to physically
You have to
input
type
everything.
it in.
Oh, okay, here we go. Had no idea that that's how that worked. Okay, now I understand. Now I know what I have to do.
Now you see why starting combat takes me so fucking long.
Okay.
From now on, I'm just gonna have all of you do it. Now that I know that you can all edit as well.
I refuse. Purely out of inconvenience.
And as a note, I guess you do. You do separate initiatives for each enemy. I usually just do one initiative for each enemy. You type to make it reasonable.
Yeah, I tried that once. Didn't end well. She can attest to that.
Alright, so it looks like Dier, you're going first.
Of course I am. I have the alert feat. Okay, at least I'm not Swashbuckler with the alert feat.
Oh dear God.
Swashbucklers had charisma to initiative.
I am very scared now.
You're scared of IQ.
I was already scared of Ikea when she killed the first. Okay, I would say that, but Rain made me even more scared. She took out half of my first session encounter in one attack.
But yes, I actually have another swashbuckler or rogue that has the alert feat already. Let me find what her armor class is. Try 6 plus 12 initiative.
God.
What?
Damn.
Too
Plus
fair.
12 initiative.
Wait, what's your dexterity modifier? What's your
How
dexterity?
did you roll
What
that
is-
badly?
What's your
Your roll is
dexterity?
like a 4.
Whose roll?
Boggs.
Or what?
He got a nat.
Yeah, I got a nat 1.
Stupid.
So,
Oof.
Oh.
I ain't really gonna do much this combat,
Yeah.
especially since I gotta leave in half an hour.
17 plus 2 charisma, and then I get plus 5 from alert feat. Ikeo is gonna be even worse.
I am very scared for that. Anyways.
Alright, so Zier, you're going first. How do you wish to proceed?
Okay, so I need to remember what my assassin ability is. Rogue. I am going to make a shot at number 6 because number 6 is threatening Leonon and Netta the most. And I need to check my ability. because I know there is something that happens if I am moving before them.
Yeah, I know
You
that.
have
I know that.
advantage attack rolls against
Yes.
against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. So I get advantage on this roll. And that is a 18.
Yeah.
And this is going to be a lot of damage. So, 1d6 plus 3. So 6 plus 4, 6.
I
Ah!
can hear the dice clacking away.
Just how badly are you gonna?
So that
Just how-
is 14. That is a horrible rogue attack.
14
bad-
for
Yeah, you were really
Arsenal?
hyping this up, and I now feel a little disappointed.
Rolled a bunch of lows on everything.
Gotta hate that.
So which one are you attacking?
6.
6.
6. Okay. And that is 14 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Just grab this. Alright, so as you grab your daggers,
I'm shooting my bow.
as you grab your bow, you just kind of, take your arrow, aim, and as you sort of shoot one of the gnolls, it shoots him square in the chest. He staggers backward 5 feet, and as that happens, Netta, what are you doing?
I did not say I was done.
Oh.
Oh,
I am going to okay. Not gonna be a good advantage. Hide. So
you're never done.
I have cunning action, okay?
One of the
Okay, I
best
can
actions.
dash, hide, and I believe Thief disengage as a bonus action. Question is whether I want to use it.
Just abandon the people you said you'd protect?
Believe me. Once he gets going, it's like a fucking blender.
uh,
I've watched him
can't
put
really
many a solo.
yeah, I can't really hide in this, so I'm not going to use my cunning action.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, so Netta, what are you doing at this point?
Okay. So Netta takes like a pile of like 3 pebbles, uses her bonus action to cast like magic stone on them, and then she decides to move behind Simon Trellis, like good boy, like right here, like kind of hiding between like the. She tries to like hide, use like her allies as cover to like hide herself from like the enemies around her. And if I recall, I have a trait that says naturally stealthy. You could attempt to hide if scared only by one character that is at least one size larger than. So I suppose I roll for stealth now.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll for stealth.
17.
17.
Yeah.
The gnolls don't notice you as you just whoosh past right behind Simon.
Yeah, that would end my turn.
And that is that your turn?
Yep. I used my action and my bonus action.
All right, so now the gnolls are gonna go ahead and attack. 06 is gonna sort of swipe, or he's gonna run up here and try to swipe at Leonon. Just instead tripping over himself and sort of kind of stumbles.
Fuck you.
Such rude words in front of a child.
No 3 tries to attack Boggs, but he kind of you just kind of dodge him very quickly. No match for you. Like you just kind of whoosh with like this, like like a shadow. The Knoll just like misses you by like 2 milliseconds.
You gonna try next time?
And Knoll 1 is going to run up to Simon and attack. He is going to go ahead and use his spear. And he plunges it into Simon's chest. Blood starts to trickle down Simon's chest
No.
or torso area.
Who did that?
No one.
Wait, so nobody did that to Bandy or Simon?
No one did to Bandy.
Yes. I love how you guys are really like, who did that? And you're just so ready to go. All right,
That's what
it is
you
the
do.
dire wolf's turn.
Werewolf.
It's Wolfie's
Would,
turn.
would Simon be considered an ally to the wolves?
Yes.
Direwolf's gonna run over to Knoll number 1, and because of an ally is within 5, the Knoll's within 5 feet of it, right?
Yes.
It gets pack tactics. So that's advantage.
Ooh.
So that's advantage. First roll is a 23. Second is a 10. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah, so as good boy starts growling at no one,
That's gonna be
go ahead and roll
2d6
damage.
2d6 plus 3. Okay, no, wait, I got the wrong dice. That's a d8. That is going to be 6. Alright, that's 9. 11 points of piercing. 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay, so all right. So essentially the wolf kind of go ahead and just plunges towards the other knoll, biting into his flesh. Once he pulls away, kind of like playing a little bit of tug of war with his arm before letting go. His arm is essentially very bloodied and seems to be very disjointed and dislocated.
It's been mangled.
Yes. With that, it is Leonon's turn.
Oh joy. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Seeing as there's an old right in front of me who Zier had previously hit. I'm gonna expend a first level spell slot to hit this knoll with a guiding bolt. So that's going to be a +6. I don't take it in 11 hits.
No, an 11. Or wait. No, an 11 doesn't hit.
Damn. So I'm just gonna try. I'm using my action to try to hit it with a guiding bolt. Bolt flies right past its head. That is a big sad. Then as my bonus action, as a bonus action, I am going to grasp my holy symbol, and as a bonus action, cast Shield of Faith on Zier.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes, Zier, you
There's-
now have +2 to your a +2 to your AC.
Ooh. Thankful.
All right.
Yeah,
2
very
is
welcome.
going to attack. Does a 17 hit Netta?
Hey, Netta's hidden.
So that should be a disadvantage, right?
Right. Sorry,
Or
I
not,
gotta
or just
add
not
a
at all.
condition marker for that. I gotta add a uh, there. Visible. There you go. Now I'll remember. Okay, so Yaskier is going to be attacked. Does a 17 hit him?
Fuck, it does.
Right. So he's going to kind of use his spear. They all have spears. And he's going to deal you 6 damage.
Not bad.
That happens. It's gonna be Simon's turn. Simon begins to, his eyes begin to like glow a sort of blue as he sort of gets down on all fours and begins to shift. I'll say it takes him an action to shift, so that'll be his turn. And Trelos, he's not here, but and I don't actually have his character sheet at the moment, so we're just gonna go ahead and skip over him. It's gonna be Noel 5's turn. 5 is gonna run up toward Enigma and kind of swipe at her and miss. And Nofor just trips over, knocks himself prone in front of Vogs. Yes, Garrett, it's your turn.
Alright. So, who's the guy who hit me?
2.
2. Alright. I'm going to I'm going to basically, how do I say this? I'm going to take out my great sword. I'm going to not hit him because I rolled a 4. And I'm just going to back away.
Back it up. As you back away, 5 does get an opportunity attack from you.
Oh no.
Shouldn't you also get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, and 4
Okay.
as well.
Fourth
So they all
prone,
get
though.
or yes, he is prone. So you are right. Let me just
So it's one less attack of opportunity.
prone. Okay, there we go. Gotta remind myself of these things. So 5 and 2 do get an opportunity attack. 5 rolls a 20 or 22, and 2 rolls a 19. Those hit. Scare.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Those
I,
hit.
I kind of zoned out a bit. What hit?
Did believe it was 22 and 19.
Fuck, it hits. So I take 19 damage?
Oh, was rolling to hit.
Oh.
All right, they're both gonna sort of stab you with their spear. That is 11 damage.
Total?
Yeah.
Oh my. I should have not done that.
As both of them stab you, Boggs, it is your turn.
Woo!
Let's see what this guy can do.
Alright. So, Vogs, he's gonna look to null number 3 after kind of chuckling at null number 2 for tripping and going prone. And he's going to attack, but then he's going to use his flurry of blows to attack a total of but 4 times because of the extra attack as well on top of that.
Oh god.
It's truly great fun.
This is gonna be amazing.
Oh, it added all of them up, so that's... Okay, so one of them is a nat 20.
Yeah.
So, one is a 9, so that plus Vox's dexterity is a 12. One is a 16, and another is an 18 plus his dexterity, that is 21.
For all 4 of the ones around you?
No, just for 3.
For 3?
Yeah.
I believe all of them do hit just because all of them do go above the armor class, so go ahead and roll damage.
Alrighty.
Only one?
How do you guys do nat 20s? I know there are some different homebrew rules for that.
I don't.
Nat 20 is like say nat 20 is whatever you roll and then double it.
Okay, so I'll roll that one first then. Okay, so that is 5, then plus my hit bonus, that's an 8. So do I do the doubling before or after the bonus?
You know what? I'll say just to like, because I feel like it is unfair. Now that you mention it, if you roll a 1 at a crit hit, I'll say you take the max of the die and then you double it.
Okay, so that is going to be 6 for his martial arts die. So 12 up plus 3, so that's 15 on the first hit.
Okay.
And then we'll roll damage for the other ones.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
7, 14. Not 20. So that's an additional 20. And on the final one, he's going to expend a key point to attempt to turn one of his attacks into a stunning strike.
Okay.
And so the null must make a Constitution saving throw or be stunned on until the end of my next turn.
He makes a save.
He has to beat a 13.
He got 18.
Okay, he's fine. He's not stunned at all then.
Alright, so he took 15 damage, and then how much?
15, and then he took 20. He took a total of 35 damage.
Yeah, no, the stun thing is useless, as you just kind of have this flurry of arcane energy start pelting him, and there's nothing left of him but just, the
Can I do something for this? I have something planned for this exact moment since Fox has a different monk ability for this.
right, how do you want to do
So
this?
okay, so he's gonna do his flurry of blows, and on his final punch, he's gonna punch directly through their torso, grab their heart, rip it straight out, crush it, and a bunch of blue flames emerging from it will wrap around his body to give him temporary hit points due to his Way of the Long Death feature.
Holy shit.
So I'm gonna gain temporary hit points equal to my Wisdom modifier plus my Monk level, so that is 8 plus 3, so I'm going to gain 11 temporary hit points. Bringing him to 99 HP right now.
Fucking hell.
I told you he's unkillable. It's in the name.
So yeah, you see Vogs essentially rip out a heart, and
You can rest now.
did you just say you consumed it?
He more just like burned it away with the blue flames that he uses to regenerate to just absorb the soul.
Okay, yeah, you see him rip out the heart and it sort of just disintegrate with this blue, black arcane energy. After essentially punching him and pelting him until he just clearly is non-respondent. Or the other knows completely non-respondent, and then just rips out his heart out. And it disintegrates.
Would any of the
Is
other
that
gnolls perchance be intimidated by that?
I went for 3, not 4. I don't care about 4. 4 was prone.
I'll say okay, say after this, 3 does get intimidated and sort of runs off.
I was attacking 3 though. That was the one I was after.
Just
That yeah. The other one then runs off. I don't know why I accidentally clicked 4, it looks like.
It's
4 runs off.
fine.
The one that was prone gets up and runs away.
coward.
And Sierra, it is your turn.
All right.
On that note, I do have to leave for work. It was fun playing with you fellas, but I just had to decimate that null, and then now I'm fine to leave.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So 6 is still standing, correct?
Yep.
All right. I am going to stab it with. I can't remember if I got rid of my. Can't remember if I have my rapier right now.
You don't.
I think. Yeah.
You want me to remind you about that. You don't have your rapier.
Yeah. So I guess I will
Neither do I,
stab
that's
with
why
a
I'm
dagger
using the
then,
name.
because I can't use short range with my bow. So, ugh, that is That is 13 versus armor class.
Aaron class is a 12, I think, so that should hit.
Oh, okay.
Looks on
So I do
it.
get sneak attack because Leonon's within 5 feet. Another
Plus,
enemy.
his attention seems to be on me. Wait, first. Does a 13 hit, DM?
Does the what hit?
13.
13? No.
13 does not
13
hit.
doesn't hit?
Dang.
Never mind then. I thought Vog's got a 12 and he hit.
No. Gnolls have a higher armor class than that.
Oh wow, that's
That's disappointing then.
that idea.
Goddamn.
Up. That's my turn.
So,
Please,
my turn now?
please blow our minds with something. Because we
Netta. Alright, Netta, it is your turn.
Okay. It's my turn. Okay.
Visible creatures. Creatures that are unknown don't get advantage, I believe.
Yeah, you do have
Okay, so-
advantage on any attacks against the gnolls.
Okay, then. Okay, I suppose Nita puts like the free pebbles into her sling and prepares to attack with them. Null 2, I believe. So I need to roll for attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll for attack.
22.
Yeah, that hits.
And
Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll. Max was 6. Was plus 3. And since there's like 3 of them. It takes a minor 9 damage. Hello?
Yeah. Okay, so 9 damage to Null 6, right?
Null 2.
Null 2. Okay, so as you attack Null 2, he essentially starts to look pretty bloodied. And it's gonna go to Null 6. Alright, so Null 6 is going to attack Leonon.
Joy.
And he has 12 damage over you as he sort of goes in to
Wait, what did he hit?
stab your torso.
What did he roll to hit?
Natural 20.
Oh shit. 12 just 12 damage, you said? Yeah, that's not too bad.
Wait,
What?
plus 2, so that is
14.
14 damage.
Definitely not as fun of a time.
Right, so as it goes to do that, it's going to be Null 1's turn. So Null 1 rolls a 15 against Simon, which does hit. So he's going to go ahead and swipe at him, dealing 6 damage. Bandy looks alright, all things considered. It's now Good Boy's turn.
My good boy's gonna run around the knoll. and is going to take and because I am in 5 feet of it, it's going to take a bite attack with pack tactics. First roll is a dirty 20. Second roll is I'm taking that. That is a 22 to hit.
22.
22.
Both of them hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
2d6 plus 3. That is 6. 13 piercing damage.
13.
13.
Right, so as Good Boy sort of plunges and munches on No 6, he essentially picks up No 6's entire body and kind of snaps his jaw onto No 6, snapping No 6 in half.
Oh, good.
Holy shit, in
boy.
half?
Whoa.
Good boy. Oh, you're gonna fit right in here.
Leonon, it is your turn.
Yeah, now it's my turn. I'm gonna run. Oh, did not mean to do that. I meant to. I'm gonna run over here. And same thing as before. I'm expending a first level spell slot to do my guiding bolt. Come on. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. So that's going to be 4d6 radiant damage. Okay, that is a 6, 9, 11, 6, 11, 14, 7.
Let me just
17
stop you
points
right
of-
there. Let me just stop
17
you right.
points of radiant damage.
Let me just
Oy.
stop you right there. As you kind of muster up your arcane energy and sort of wave with a wave of your hand, a blue blackish lightning bolt smashes down onto No 1, essentially disintegrating him where he stands.
It's dead now.
That's how you do it.
It is No 2's turn.
Are they satisfactorily frightened after watching a wolf tear one of their allies in half and another of them get vaporized by radiant energy?
No 2 at this point is just gonna book it.
He knows what's
He's
good
just
for him.
gonna book it. He wants to be alive. He's just gonna book it.
He knows that monsters have some form of self-preservation.
Well, yes, enemies do have senses of self-preservation.
At this point,
No,
wouldn't you say that Null 5 would also try to run?
No 5 is still feeling a little confident, but nervous. He's going to attack Yaskier, and he rolled a 2, so that does nothing. Go
Nice.
ahead, Yaskier.
I think you skipped Simon's turn, though.
Yeah, he skipped time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you skipped Simon.
Simon is going to. Simon has fully transformed into a werewolf.
The dog.
And he's going to multi-attack. Let me just pull my stat block. Okay, so he is going to go ahead and pull out his stat block. I'm gonna pull out his stat block.
You pulled out his stat. Simon is as a wolf just pulls out his character sheet like, okay, what can I do to you?
No, ignore that. I didn't say that.
It's live. We're live. Everyone heard it.
Um. Okay. He's going to multi. Or he's going to. He is in its wolf form, so he's going to go ahead and do a bite attack. So he's going to. He misses. But yeah, and um, it is number 5 missed. It's Yaskir's turn.
Alright. So, I am going to come up to number 5. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him. But first he has to make a Wisdom saving throw.
He succeeds.
Wait, what did he roll?
15.
15? Okay. Then he'll just take... Well, I rolled 5 psychic damage, so we'll take half of that.
Okay. So rolled a 5 for damage.
Yep.
He takes half, so that's gonna be a 2. So yeah, no, he's still going strong. Boggs, it is your turn.
I just called them a bitch, but yeah.
Have you forgotten that Vox has left?
Right, I forgot. With that being said, I guess it's the air's turn.
All right. I head over to 5. And this time I'm not going to roll a 13.
No. Yeah.
No, I'm going to roll a 10.
Oh my.
What the heck are my rolls today?
I don't know.
Very good assassin, are you?
So you go up to actually kill number 5, and essentially what happens is just in the nick of time, a tree branch falls over in front of number 5 that sort of the bow hits the tree branch instead of number 5.
Not even shooting with the bow, I'm stabbing with the dagger because I can't shoot from close range.
You could have stepped back and shot from far range.
I wanted to get... I think I need to be adjacent to get that one sneak attack rule. Along with...
Okay then, as you try to stab him, a tree branch kind of falls over and it kind of gets in the way, and you are unable to stab him.
Yeah. Actually, now that I think about it, if I moved over 5 feet, wouldn't I have... If I'd moved over another, say, to here, wouldn't I have flanking rule?
Um, yeah, that would be flanking him, yes.
Oh well.
It's too late now, though.
Yeah.
Netta, it is your turn.
Null's still alive?
Yes, we are having very much trouble killing this thing.
Are the Null's not running away?
One of them did, but one of them's
2 of them
still
did.
around.
Okay then. I suppose it is going to move over here-ish. So you'll have a clear line of fire. Use magic stone to enchant free of like the free pebbles.
All right. Is that your action?
First I have to roll to hit.
All right, so go ahead and roll to hit.
You see, sling would be 28. It's not a d20, but it's a 28.
Okay, so go ahead.
So now I roll for damage.
Mhm.
Please roll. I get a 13.
14.
13 of magic rock grenades.
Yeah, no, your magic rocks, they essentially just pelt him, and you can see chunks of his skin falling away as this occurs. He looks very mangled at the moment. He looks like he's on the cusp of death. It's Good Boy's turn.
I'm just gonna. You know what to do, boy. And then the wolf is going to rush past. I think it's right here. I should have an. What's the move? Oh, he has a speed of 50 feet. So it's going to run around, take a bite with pack tactics at the knoll. 19 and 8. Does
Roll damage.
19 hit? Okay,
damage.
2d6 plus 3. 7 piercing damage.
7.
7.
Yeah, so Good Boy once again sort of like lunges towards Knoll 5 and sort of chows down on Knoll 5. There's just blood dripping from Good Boy's chin. Knoll 5 is just and it just kind of like in his mouth. And he's wagging his tail.
End of initiative.
You guys are out of combat.
Hey. Okay.
That was pretty cool.
So what do the gnolls have?
They're gnolls. I don't think they'd have much.
If you guys loot them, you all see that there is one spear on each knoll.
Is spears the only thing they have?
They're gnolls.
What's the stats on the spears?
So the spear is essentially 1d6 piercing damage.
They're gnolls.
Oh.
Gnolls don't adhere to capitalism.
I'm calling that.
You also see some. You also can loot some of the hide armor, I suppose, if you wish. Hello, welcome.
My
Nice.
direwolf just killed a couple gnolls.
Tasty.
Yes. Also, we've got a pet direwolf.
Ah.
It's a good boy.
What's
He does
his
not have a
name?
name yet.
The
Good
quality
boy.
of the hide.
You can loot the hide armor, yes.
What's the quality?
It's not the, it's very ragged. It's not the greatest, but as you loot the hide armor, I'll say it gives you like a armor class of 12 plus your dex.
What's the quality of their fur?
Yes.
Oh, God. Oh,
It's
that's
the quality of their fur?
What's the quality of fur? Answer the question.
Yes, that's their fur quality. Their fur quality, or actually, oh my god. I'll say their fur quality. I'll say Knoll hide in particular is very leathery. So I'll say it does kind of act as leather armor.
And it is not very interested.
Some
Doesn't
people
look pretty either.
Yeah, so as you guys make your way further along the forest, let me just
On the road again.
switch.
Well,
It's up. You guys it starts to snow and you enter that familiar frozen landscape. It begins to get chillier and chillier.
Well, then,
Roll
since that's gonna
roll
happen, I'm going to do the same thing I did before. Torch, ring of fire. Poof.
before I say roll constitution.
Portable heating source.
My
Oh, yeah,
timer
you need
might
to add the direwolf to like the map.
Also, direwolf.
because I haven't thrown him in yet.
I've got
Because this is from the previous time that you
I've got a
guys were in
direwolf
here.
token if you want it.
You can throw it in if you like.
Don't ask why it's a square. Don't ask why it's a square. Don't. He's even got his mouth.
It's so cute.
Don't ask why it's a square. That's my business.
Netta sort of rolls around in the snow trying to get the. Oh wait, she was flying for a distance. There wouldn't be any blood on.
Yeah, she was doing it from the distance. The direwolf, however, the direwolf's gonna be doing that.
Okay. As you guys enter, you guys do begin getting colder. Does anyone who isn't within 5 feet of Leonon does have to make a con save?
What?
Quick, everyone.
How much is 5
Wait,
feet?
does Trelos need to? Because he's a robot.
No. Trelos is exempt.
Quick, everyone.
Nice.
Huddle close.
Oh joy.
Huddle close.
Although his joints can get frozen.
Alright.
Everyone,
I do
huddle
have
close.
resistance
Huddling.
to code, if that helps.
Use
Just-
the torch for warmth.
Just curious, huddling close.
Netta's
I'm not
already
sure.
huddling close. Like she's
think
still
Netta's-
feeling slightly jealous of the direwolf.
Wait, wait.
Kind of
Murder
happy
two
next to like
The
Leonon.
direwolf that you just saw tear two gnolls in half.
Wait, can Netta still cast the...
Tiny hut.
Yeah, Tiny Hut.
That's only if we're taking a rest. We're moving.
Oh.
So as you guys
We're moving like around Oribury towards the Arun like mountains.
no,
Yeah.
the Arun Mountains are towards Stalesburg. So this isn't actually the Arun Mountains. These are the mountains of Arun. They're all the way in Stalesburg. These are just nearby mountains in Oribury that they were currently, have one of their dens in.
Oh, so we're just heading towards the mountains?
Yes. Essentially.
Well, what do you think like the distance of like how far we would have in the mountains we had to go and then how
Well, it took us about, I believe, getting to the den, from the den to Oriaberry took us like a day. Took us by the time we got here to where we currently are, to where we left Oriaberry was also a day. Longest fucking day of our lives. Shouldn't be more than like 2-3 days travel at max.
Yeah, so this is day 2.
We're gonna get you a name eventually, my good boy.
But yeah,
What if we
no,
just
for
call him
now.
What if we just call him Ragnavian in honor of our?
No,
don't call him
no,
that.
no. We don't
The
need that.
wolf is a complete idiot.
We don't need that reminder.
Burn.
Boy looks a little chubby there.
He's just a little round.
He's big boned.
He's jolly.
Oh my god. Okay, so as you guys kind of walk further, say Netta and Trelos don't have to make a con save, but everyone else does.
Okay.
What?
Alright.
Torch
Five.
heat.
What are my rolls today?
The torch
Oh
heat-
no! I rolled a 3.
The torch heat does not expand toward further than 5 feet because, like I said, it's a torch. It's only gonna heat like you and whoever's right next to you.
I am right next to Leonon, as is Netta.
Yes.
We are.
No, then yeah, I'll allow it. I'll say you're close enough to him that
Thank you.
Yaskier,
Yeah,
roll a con.
I rolled a 3 earlier. I got a nat 1.
Ew.
Yeah, so Yaskier, you gain 1 exhaustion point as you begin to feel your body start to freeze up, making you lose a bit of concentration.
Oh no.
All of you also at this point, it being midday, you guys start to get hungry.
Should we stop and like make dragon skewers again?
Ooh, I've got this. Consuming I believe the second level spell.
Man, I should have had Firebolt instead of Fireball.
No.
What?
No
Fire?
fireball. We're not
Fireball will
burning down
always
another.
warm up.
No, I
Burning
said
down another forest.
I wish I had Firebolt instead of Fireball so I can do a concentrated fire.
Okay. I'm consuming a third level spell to drop to give us some water and get us. How many pounds is it again? I just want to make sure I'm getting this exact.
Have you forgotten that we have like 9 kilograms of dragon meat that we?
Oh yeah, never mind. Then
Dragon
we
meat.
probably should eat the dragon meat first before I start making chickens.
But we need to cook the dragon meat. How are we gonna do that?
That's actually a problem because it's gonna take a lot longer to cook dragon meat.
So you
I
wanna
mean, we
so
just
you
cut
wanna
them
eat it
all
raw?
into like skewer size and like stick them in skewers and put them next to the fire or something.
Maybe.
Didn't we make dragon meat?
was tough. I believe it was described as tough though.
Yeah. So it would take quite a bit to cook.
Unless we roll survival.
Okay, who wants? Okay, if we aren't doing that, depending on if we are making the dragon meat, ignore this. If we aren't, someone give me a meal so that I could possibly drop from the sky.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we could have like barbecued skewers or something.
A nice
Escargot.
a nice dragon meat steak.
I don't think
No,
I can.
steaks are gonna take longer.
Okay,
I don't
no.
think I can summon
Especially,
dragon meat steaks, but
skewers would like cut the meat in
Alright.
like smaller sizes and make it easier to cook.
that's a good point. That could work.
Do granola bars exist in this universe?
It's just rats.
And granola bars are not invented.
Plus, we'd have 30 pounds of granola bars.
What does exist though is something called trail mix. So like that
Trail
would be
mix.
your rations with like nuts and berries and stuff like that. So you
Quick, someone get a barrel. I'm gonna summon some trail mix.
Yeah, you gotta summon these nuts.
Actually,
Nine.
how much does a dire wolf need to eat?
he's still munching on the knoll.
He ate the
He's
knoll.
eating the mole. The knoll.
He's eating the knolls. He feasts from combat.
But seriously, how much does like a dire wolf need to eat on like a day?
A lot more calories than you guys need to eat.
Maybe we could save some of the dragon meat for the dire wolf.
Feeds dragon meat to direwolf. Magical essence from the dragon turns direwolf into dragon direwolf. It all comes full circle.
Guys are
Who
not
wants
doing a
to roll
blood ritual
survival
of
for
Tiger
cooking?
Dragon Dog.
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah. Speaking of food, I would like to grab some. So would it be reasonable to take the break now?
Yes, it would.
So,
But let's roll for the cooking first.
Fine. Leonon help. Sorry, not Leonon. Zier help actions Netta cook the dragon meat.
All right,
roll
as you
survival.
guys, you can go ahead and roll survival. Everyone take a 10-minute break. We'll be back at 4:10.
Alright.
Hey, Leonon, roll with me.
Do, 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 do. We'll be back.
Oh,
why am
yeah,
I rolling with you?
You have advantage because I gave you help action.
Would Zia's passive perception do anything? Well, she asked for it. I presume not, but still.
Alright, we're back.
I'm taking 23.
Yeah, that's better.
Better than my passive.
Fellows?
I think I rolled my
I got
passive.
13.
13?
Hey, same here.
Yep.
Yaskier,
What's going on?
perception check.
Oh, perception. Sorry, I just got back. I was cooking.
Oh, good.
6.
6.
We all, outside of Zia, we all rolled terribly.
Yeah, is active perception, not passive perception, by the way.
I rolled my passive anyways, so the same.
Okay, Zier, everyone else is just kind of shivering and walking, trying to distract themselves. They're all huddling up next to Leonon, kind of walking in an awkward stance. Zier, as you kind of walk around, you begin to spot in the snow some footprints and a pool of blood.
Which direction are the footprints going?
The footprints are going sort of east in the forest. And you also
And
see
we're going east as well.
you guys are going, I would say, north. You guys are
Question.
going north right now.
I can't
Um,
see it, but I wanted to ask for him. Is it red blood? Or is it like different colored blood?
Yes, I will use that question.
It is red blood. But
Okay.
you do see, strangely enough, a series of sort of like circle type footprints.
I'm not.
Is it a fucking elephant?
Alas, I'm
No,
not.
no, not large circle footprints, but tiny circle footprints, and there being like two in a row, and it going in a row of sort of like 20 in a line.
Does Zier bring this fact to us, or?
Most certainly.
Oh,
But they're going straight east, and we're going north. I don't see we have to care about them. Ooh, unless
unless
would
it's the
Zier know where we are in relation to a library? Library?
I would say you guys, I would say back in Orion, I'm pretty sure you guys received a map, so you guys do have a pretty good idea of where you are.
And that is
cardinal direction,
You're
please.
in the north. You're in the northeast area. You guys are. Or let me just move this. Unlock. You guys are right about here.
so a library is due east from us.
Yes.
Like very straight east.
Yes, and you see it heading in the east direction. The mountain is this way, so you are headed north.
Oh, this might not be good.
So what can you tell from the footprints?
I don't know what footprints they are because I'm not a hecking ranger. But they're heading to a library and there's a lot of them.
Or it's just one
Looks
thing
like-
with a lot of feet.
Do they look like their hooves?
They don't look like hooves. They look kind of like tiny circles, and it looks like it's not there's not really much space between them. It looks like it's kind of going
Kite
almost
formation.
Maybe it's a gaggle of garden gnomes.
it's going in like a series of like
bleeding.
circles. So like see like 20 small circles in like one side that are in multiples of 2, and then you see 20 small circles on the other side that are in multiples of 2. And as far as
So
you can
wait,
tell,
are they like
Two.
walking on like stilts or something?
2 groups of
as
circle-footed
far as you
centipedes.
can tell, this is the same creature, or these footprints are all the same creature.
A giant centipede?
What?
2 giant centipedes.
From
There's
your
gotta be
22,
some-
you can tell this is all the same creature. This isn't multiple creatures; it's one.
Do we have? Did you
Oh,
put
not
downstairs?
22. I had 23, but I'm probably not telling any more with a 23. I rolled a 14 plus 9.
Doing a nature check, be able to get a hint of what this could be?
Roll me a nature.
Oh, I'm bad at nature. I
Can I do an
think. Nature. What is my? That's a +1. So
Can I do an investigation?
Come on, RNGesus. Come on, RNGesus. 16.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, well.
Yeah, let's take that as dirty 20 over my 16.
So, Netta, from what you can tell, this creature does seem to be kind of like a bug-like creature. And
No,
you
centipede.
can,
Ooh. This actually-
Now you
from
can
what
move
you
it.
can tell, from what you can tell, it's a pretty big bug-like creature.
I'm sure the citizens of Ariber can handle that.
Then it just stares at the footprints and says, "Bug!"
I'm sure they can handle that until we get to the wolves. Get our shit sorted out.
Bug.
I don't like bugs.
Netta
go.
and Leonon, you can tell this. Leonon, as with the 16, you can tell, like Zier, that this is all one creature. This is one large creature that is moving around, and these are all the creature's feet.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Netta just says, "Bug."
Yes, Netta, but we're going to wolves. Right, guys? Wolves.
Netta sort of just stares at Leonon, kind of like questioning why he, as a priest, why he's like leaving like innocent people to like the wrath of this massive, humongous bug.
I really don't like bugs. It's an insectophobia thing.
But priest,
Technically cleric. We are very different from priests.
Netta doesn't. Netta is questioning the difference. She looked really confused.
That is fair. That is fair. Most adults have no idea what our fucking difference is. We're going after these things, aren't we?
Netta's looking forward to bug juice or like bug guts. Like I'm pretty sure they taste like crabs.
Yes, tasty.
You can't even taste Trellos. I don't think. Can
It's a
you?
thought that counts.
Anyone else? Is anyone else?
Plus, it'll be a good excuse to feed your direwolf.
I guess we have to go save the
Let's
people
go
in the
save the-
library.
Let's go put a library in danger so we can save it later.
Hey, it'll be a
Follow.
good chance to feed your direwolf, and you can save your spell slots from feeding him.
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually. Good point, actually. Yeah, but Leonard's gonna stay in the back. He's gonna let everyone else go forward. He's gonna stay in the back with Meta.
So we're going after the massive bug.
We're going after the massive bug.
Can I do investigation to see where it might be heading to?
Oh, we already know where it's headed.
I know, but
Heading to
but like with us to get a clue of what it is properly, like what we're dealing with.
We know it's this massive bug with multiple legs. A massive bug with multiple legs is usually a centipede or a millipede or like an
multiple
earwig.
feet. This is gonna. This is. Oh,
Maybe silverfish. Do silverfish have multiple legs?
I don't know.
So do you want to chase after it loudly or do you want to try to sneak up to it?
I think the best course of action would be to. I think it would be best to sneak. I think it would be best to sneak just so we can get the upper hand because can any of us judge from the size of the footprints how big this thing could be?
With Netta's 20, she definitely can discern that this is a huge creature.
But is it huge to her, or huge in general?
Like huge to her, huge to us, huge
Can
to
it
the good
climb up a
boys.
tree? Or is it the length of a tree?
Huge, like
huge monster classification.
Is it huge
huge
as in
like
bigger than us?
huge like a giant huge.
Oh,
Oh, yay!
Ooh, fun. Then it just looks at the footprints and then
for
points to the massive
comparison,
tree.
Just for comparison, she can tell that it is roughly about this size.
So smaller than a dragon. Good. So smaller than a dragon, bigger than the good boy.
So, like, around the big... She just points at the wolf.
Huh. All right, let's go.
And then she says, bug!
Yes, Nana. Nana. Let's go be heroes.
So we're gonna go, like, stealthy? We're gonna try to stuff it?
I hate bugs. Okay.
So with that, we're going to end the session as you guys all trek east back toward Arayabury.
Follow the bug!
With Leonon complaining about bugs.
Good session!
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, with that, we'll end the session here.
Oh.
Well,
And I will have a bit of a dungeon prepared for you all.
A dungeon?
Oh boy. That's
Oh,
always
joy.
enough.
well, at least we know. At least know what we're doing next week. Wednesday, hey, storm a pirate ship. Friday, hey, storm a dungeon.
it's storming time.
And for me and Amber, Monday, fight some protesters.
Yes,
Yeah,
the protesters.
They're very anti-infernal.
Anti-tiefling protesters.
Alright.
Oh.
That,
Okay.
the stream is
I'm out here.
ending.